Heyo everyone, Haku here with a quick discussion on The Walking Dead, and this is going to be my thoughts on the show saviors, like what they're doing with them, what they feel like so far to me, because I felt like it was something that I could talk about and I wanted to discuss with you all. So I might get into some mild comic spoilers, like comparing the show saviors to how the comic saviors were, but I'm not going to like go into any detail on any events, I don't think. So you shouldn't really have to worry at all about comic spoilers. I'm just going to sort of compare and say how the current show saviors are feeling so far. I think so far that the show is doing very, very well at showing the organization of the saviors. Like, we still have a ton to see, but just so far, the hints that we've been getting, like the hints that Negan wasn't at that place, that they have multiple smaller bosses, like that one, like Wade guy that chopped the dude's arm off, or the guy that Daryl blew up, or this chick on the radio, I would assume as well. Primo was the guy we found out that Rick and them have hostage right now. It might be a little bit too early to say have hostage, but I think that's where this episode's obviously going to be going. They're going to want to trade a person for a person or whatever. And I think that their biker theme works really well. I think that sometimes, like, the way they're dressed up and stuff almost looks like they're going a bit too far into Mad Max or Fallout looking post-apocalyptia. But it's not bad. I actually enjoy it. It gives it a little bit of excitement. Feels new, feels fresh. And one thing that I'm on the fence about so far, I absolutely love it so far, except one thing I'm a little on the fence about, though not that bad, is how we've got the way they speak, I suppose, because most of them are talking like really kind of like funny quips, and they're acting kind of like calm and silly, and just like the apocalypse is this happy, fun little place. And I think it's okay for Negan to act like that, and how he acted in the comics and whatnot, because that's one person with some weird, eccentric personality. But when all of them act like that, I'm scared that if all of them are acting sort of like that it's going to dilute Negan's character a little. I'm hoping it doesn't, but I don't want the underlings to distract from him, because he is like, the way they've built him up even so far in the show, the way he's been built in the show so far is sort of like a wasteland legend, a like post-apocalypse legend, where all of these people from the hilltop and from the saviors we've seen so far, they talk about him like he's their leader, he's some sort of god or something, and we haven't seen him, and none of the characters we know have said that they've actually seen him. He's just like, his name carries weight, his name is a legend around these parts, and I think that is the most interesting part of the character for the beginning, until we see him building him up. And I think we still got a bit of building to do. I think that we might get a lot of interesting stuff in this next episode, and I'm going to talk about that further in the predictions. But just so far, I wanted to say I enjoyed the design, the stylistic choices that they're going for with the saviors, but I am a little worried that if they make the saviors do too many like unrealistic little happy quips in the post-apocalypse, in this dark time, if they make them like too like Negan-ish, that the Negan himself will be sort of diluted by all the little mini Negans running around. Also, before I go, I wanted to say that I think that Sanctuary, they have a lot of stuff they can do with that, and I think Sanctuary is going to look amazing in the TV show. I think brought to screen, I think it's going to look a lot cooler than the Hilltop did, and I did like how the Hilltop looked in show, but the Sanctuary in show is going to be freaking great. And I think we may actually be getting to see the Sanctuary next episode. Like, I'll save that for my predictions, but I'll go ahead and say that I think we may be seeing the Sanctuary next episode even. And I'll explain how in the predictions, because I still gotta I still think I need to think it over some more before I just go guessing at stuff. So overall, that's it. I wanted to tell you guys my thoughts and maybe hear your thoughts on how the Saviors are so far, what you think of them. So like if you liked it, comment down there, tell me what you thought of my thoughts of the Saviors or what you think of the Saviors so far. We could talk back and forth, have a discussion. Subscribe if you want more The Walking Dead, Tower of God, One Piece, and much, much more, because I do at least 3 videos every week of those series. I thank you so much for watching. Follow on Twitter if you want updates on what's going on, if I have to push anything back, and I will see you all next time.